Last time on Create One Block, we made a storage array that can hold up to 1 million different items, and this time we are moving on to stress units. This steam engine array can produce 1.2 million stress units. We also get an infinite lava lake, and we go to the nether all in one episode, so I hope you enjoy. It's gonna be a fun one. And here we are in our brand new storage system that is working so well. Today, I have some big plans. As per usual, it feels like, on this series, but I need to get rid of our lava farms. We have 1, 2, hidden over this way, 3, creeper, and these things are all so slow, it's preventing kind of my tough generation, over there does nothing, and my redstone generation, both of which are really helpful for, you know, building things. So today we are fixing this. We're also getting stress units because I'm gonna explode if I keep running off of 30,000 stress units. It's too little. I'm gonna beat up this guy. Idiot. So yeah, as I said, 40,000 SU. Fair enough. Still too little. That's what, 1/4 of a steam engine? Of one steam engine? And I'm hoping we get at least some sort of good power generation in this episode so that we can power everything at one time. So far, I've had to either run my iron farm or my andesite diorite farm, but never them both. Oh, and also there's a bunch of packages everywhere, and that's because of the lava. It's the lava's fault. Blame lava. So you might be wondering, how on earth do you get infinite lava in Minecraft? That shouldn't be a thing. You can't do that. Well, in the create mod, there is a thing called a hose pulley. A hose pulley. That will identify any source as long as it is more than 10,000 blocks as an infinite source of liquid, which means we need to make a 10,000 block source of lava somewhere. The good news is that it doesn't have to be source blocks, but it just needs to be lava. Like if it checks spot here, if lava there, good. So we can have lava above it flowing downward and it'll count towards our goal. So with that in mind, I have been slowly harvesting the lava over here since this isn't being used for anything at all. And I've been putting it in this chest. We need an insane amount of lava to make this thing work. We are at Y level 60. We can pretty easily make a 10 by 10 area and then go 100 blocks down, and then that's 10,000 blocks right there. The issue is that's 100 buckets of lava, which is actually a lot. And it also probably means that I should figure out where I want this thing because I actually don't know where a good place is. So let's go into fly away cam as soon as it starts raining. Thank you, the game, for not realizing that I'm recording. But this is what we're looking at right now. This area can be torn down if we need it, but it's also a lot of wood, and lava anywhere near wood, I am horrified about. Thinking about it though, I would like the symmetry. Why did I say symmetry like that? The symmetry of having this big old thing for storage on this side and then having a big old thing for lava and steam engines over on this side. I feel like that could be really cool. The only issue is that our farming district is kind of taking up some of that area. So it would need to be like up and scooted over maybe, but we could totally do that. And that would maybe let us put our lava thingy like here, if I can get a 10 by 10 area. And you know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. This is our lava hole that we have made. It is 11 by 11, which means it doesn't need to be 100 blocks deep exactly. But again, I don't really think it matters too much. Okay, this is going downward. My hope and goal is that it won't change shape now that the one source block is right here, and it doesn't look like it is, which might mean that we could just have it be a flowing tube of lava instead of something else, which I feel like would look sick. So if I put another source block here, I think we can scam our way to better lava. Okay, hold on. Before we do this, I need to get in a platform, a temporary one, so that our lava flows outward everywhere and I can get to the middle, and then we can have our lava flowing downward. I would consider this a pretty flat lava lake, even if it is flowing. I don't think that's going to be an issue. The issue now is going to trying to be able to mine all of the stone underneath here that I cannot see. So I'm just going to go back and forth until we have like, oh, I lied. Like this, where we have a full wall of lava going down. So that's when we know it's working. And then I now have to do that for each level. I could technically get drills and a rope pulley and do all that stuff. I honestly think this is going to take less time. So I'm just going to do it this way. Oh no. Oh no, my nemesis. Oh, it's burning stuff. Oh no. Okay, this is kind of expected. just a little unfortunate. I think both of my mine carts that were harvesting stuff have been deleted. Ooh, this is not good. Good thing I caught it quickly. We can replace this with stone and I think it'll be fine. Oh, the good news, just the mine carts broke, and I think broken away that only deleted some stuff. Okay, yeah, it looks like our packaged frog port and chute got removed, but I think that's it, which in the grand scheme of things, pretty good. There we go. That is all of the platformy bits. Yep, that's just a stone block. All of the platformy bits going down into the depths. We can break our little walkway out here. And other than that one mishap, this has gone incredibly smoothly. Let me quickly fix this up and then I'll get the ingredients necessary for a hose pulley. And then I think we'll have enough lava and all of it will be dropped down enough to have an infinite source. I do believe our lava tube has reached the bottom of the world, so we should be good to start building in our hose pulley. I am not gonna put it in the middle, even though I kind of want to, because that would become difficult to deal with if I ever want to move it or anything. Instead, we're just gonna put it on the edge, and I'm gonna put in our thingy. Connect up? Yeah. And then that's just going to go into a fluid tank for now, since this is kind of just checking to see if it is going to count as an infinite source. So the first thing we need to do is get a hand crank going and have this start going downward. The only issue is I need to make sure it's going the right way. There, okay, awesome. Yeah, so now I get to sit here for 30 minutes as this reaches the bottom of the world, and then we can start pumping lava out of it. I do believe we are finally at the bottom of the world. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. Now, to test to see if this thing is infinite, I need to grab a cogwheel. We can put back our doohickey, and we should see with our engineer's goggles hovering over this hose pulley once we start pulling lava out of it. Bottomless supply. Oh, baby. Okay, that means it's infinite. We can get rid of our little test setup here and get to actually pumping this to where we want it to go. This area's gotta go. Let's tear this thing down first and foremost, since, I mean, there's not really a point in having it here. We are running all of this off of a little itty bitty windmill that can honestly, like, barely power anything. Yeah, 1,000 stress units, bruh. So let's get rid of this, and then in its place, I'm thinking we get a steam engine. Just as my axe ran out, we finished clearing out this area. Let's take a quick aerial view of what this is looking like now. That's so much cleaner. It's crazy. This house is going to need to go with our... Martha, where did your friend go? You have half a heart? Martha, how do you heal? Do I gotta give you apples? Do you eat hay? Not apples. Will you heal if I give you carrots? Martha. Martha. Eat the carrots, Martha. No, you just steal them. Oh, Martha's a thief. A scoundrel. Martha, how could you? Martha. Okay, well, we might just kill Martha. Unfortunately, Martha may have to die. All right, Martha, I need you to become a mending villager before you die, because apparently, as soon as I lock in a trade and you like get new trades or refresh, you have a regen for 8 seconds or whatever. And if this is true, I'm gonna explode, because that's actually crazy and I've never heard of it. We have mending. And it has paper trades, which is exactly what I needed to hopefully... Yeah, he gets 9 seconds of regen. Martha's healing! Good work, Martha! You only healed 2 hearts? You're gonna die, Martha! Oh, Martha, I need to get you more things. It's been 5 Minecraft days. Let's build out this stupid platform. Oh, it took so long! Let's build out the stupid platform so I can get some steam engines in and not have to worry about... The new platform is in and created. This actually looks way better than I thought it would. I had to tear down our villager's house and I put him in a little cage. He's stuck here forever. You know, I initially wanted this here so that I could trade with him without going in there. I forgot the hitbox is still there. Trapdoor. There we go. Trapdoor out front. And I think this may just prevent him from leaving at all. So I could leave this open if I wanted to. But that does mean zombie villagers can get, or baby zombies can get in. So I want to keep them closed. So we have our guy here. He has mending. This is incredible. I've also done a bit of trading with him to get him above half health, which is pretty necessary. We've also gotten efficiency 4 along with our mending and impaling, but nobody uses that. So pretty good book selection. We can get a bunch of emeralds with the paper trade that is this one. So it's not too bad. Now let's get on to steam engines. So I'm thinking we have a similar thing to what we have over there with our storage, but with steam. Steam engines though require blaze burners, and I don't have any of those. We might need to take a trip to the nether. And I don't think we've ever done that. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. But to start, I suppose, those, we need, first of all, maybe to lay stuff out. And a steam engine is 3x3 on like the ground level, and then we can make it go up in the sky. That one, I think, is 5 or 6 blocks between the item vaults and the main pathway in the center. I don't think we're gonna have that much space. I think this is 6 total. And I kind of want a walking area behind. So I'm thinking 3 blocks here. I'll just put the center of it with a fence gate because that is literally the only block I have. And then we'll do a gap and then another 3. So we'll have plenty of availability for steam engines if we need. And in previous mod packs, I've always had the ability to, with, I think it's called a straw, to just pump lava directly into our blaze burners. Unfortunately, I'm not using that mod in this one since this is as base create as we can get it. So instead, we're gonna need to do mechanical arms, and those are actually pretty expensive, but we'll get to that when we can. First though, we need to go to the nether and get some blazes, since we only have 2 blaze burners. I'm gonna make a bunch of empty ones that we can hopefully just harvest. And since this is the first time in the nether, we obviously need to make a nether portal. And I'm really curious if the nether is also gonna be skyblock or if it's gonna be a standard nether thing. Where should we put our nether portal? I feel like at the end of the lava would fit. And it makes it far enough away that we don't have to hear the stupid lava sounds. Ooh, another thing we need is building blocks. Since kind of no matter what, we're gonna need a bridge somewhere. My fear, if it is a fully empty area, is that we're gonna need to be able to find a nether fortress spawning box. And with that, I may need to get some client-side mods. Portal lit. Let's see how scary this is gonna be. I'm kind of hoping it's full skyblock. Oh, it's not. Very interesting. Okay, that means nether-based mob farms are kind of off the table until way later in the game. Okay, that is good to know. Oh man, I don't even know where to go. Okay, step 1, write down these coordinates. Oh, 0, 0, killer. Step 2, I need armor. Oh, I know I said I was gonna wait until we could get full diamond armor. Nuh-uh. Bruh. How did this turn into this? I can't believe it. I made my way back and removed our previous portal. So we now have plenty of obsidian to make a full nether portal. I'm gonna do a bunch of nether math to make sure this one matches up perfectly. Okay, this should be the exact place, not too far from, honestly, either portal. Yes, okay, this one links up properly. Now it's time to find a nether fortress so we can get a bunch of blazes. This is stupid. I'm gonna go without armor because I'm not a quitter. I'm not a loser that needs armor to survive. I'm also going with 26 apples because I'm an idiot. I forgot about piglins. I'm gonna go this way. I think I can get down there. Having no armor is really a challenge. Who would have expected this? There's another one. Okay, run, run, run. I really don't know where we're gonna find a fortress, and I'm kind of just hoping I don't get caught up by... I feel like ghasts are the scariest thing. That was a baby one. We're fine. But this is so scary. Nether, no armor? Why am I doing this? I have so much iron. I could go back right now and be perfectly fine the entire trip. But instead, I'm being an idiot. Oh, wait. This biome's so dangerous. Oh, dear. No way. Okay. Well, I just have to get past the biggest booby trap known to man, and then we'll be there. How do I do that? There's lava everywhere! Why did they put this here? Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses! We're here. I just gotta avoid these pigs. Okay. If we can make it around the outside. I don't want them to aggro on me, because them guys are fast, and they do so much damage. Okay. I'm in. I'm in! Magma cream? What's up, dweebs? Oh, whoa. They do so much damage. I forgot about this. I feel like it's really dark. That's a little bit better. My eyes still hurt. I need to find a blaze burner. That looks like one. Uh-oh, that's a blaze. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh, I'm so cooked. Can I run down this way? Yes, sir. Ah! Oh, that did my whole health. Oh, no. Heal, heal, heal. Heal, heal, heal! I should have gotten something slightly better than apples! Who would have considered this? Ah! Oh, I'm so cooked. Chat, we are so cooked. Are we safe here? Am I safe? Who are you? You're a good guy. You're fine. Okay, I think I need to get up there. Okay, heal up, heal up. My chest hurts. I also gotta go quick, because otherwise blazes are gonna spawn. Uh-oh. They've already spawned. I just gotta collect them. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, okay, I got 3. Oh, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. How am I supposed to do this? I'm not wearing armor. I got there without armor. I don't need no stinking armor. I just need blocks. Oh, and probably food. Adventure part 2. This time, we're not gonna die. I know pretty much exactly where it is. And all I have to do is avoid these guys and a bunch of blazes. Incredible. Uh-oh, my previous path is blocked due to some evil gentlemen. Oh, unless I can squeeze around them. Oh, I can certainly try. Oh, no. Oh, they're after me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm too fast. Too speedy. Too quick. Too good at parkour. Huh. Yeah, we're good. Final stretch here. I know exactly where I have to go. I'm just gonna build straight over there. Incredible. My stuff is still there. I just have to survive long enough to get it. Ow. Okay. I'm here. I can collect everything. I have collected everything. Now I just need to prevent these guys from spawning. Okay. Okay. We're ready. We're able to do stuff. Okay. We're in a good spot. I think. Oh, I'm so stressed. Oh, why am I doing this? This is so scary. Okay. This is going great so far. Having real food definitely helps. Uh-oh. I was focused. Oh, okay. I wasn't focusing. I was busy building. I'm trying to get a little hut going so that they can't fly away and shoot me from too far away. And also to protect myself from other guys if they do start coming. Ow. Oh, that did half my health. Holy cow. Okay, build the roof, build the roof. Oh, I'm too fast. Too speedy. Uh-oh. Ow. Heal. 6 more. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Honestly, I am going to leave with 1 remaining, just because if more than 1 spawn, I'm kind of cooked. So, I think we take what we can get. This guy is going to be a pain, as are the people further away. But I think I can juke him. I just need this guy to run away again. Uh-oh. Okay, thank goodness. Just beelining it. Oh, come on! I want to get around these guys' range. He's got an enchanted crossbow. The ghast isn't going to do too much to me. Okay, I think I'm good. I think we're home free. We just have normal nether biome crossings to do. But I think our home is like right there, so it should be doable. I'm faster than him. See ya, loser. See ya. You're fat. You're slow. Get better at the game. I don't know what to tell you. Holy, that might have been the scariest. No. Oh, you're a baby. Safe. We're safe. Whew. That was so stressful. There's no reason. There was no need to go in with no armor. But I did it. Because I'm sick at the game. All that so we could get an unnecessary number of blaze burners. Now we can lay out pretty much exactly where we want everything to go. The problem is, this is gonna make how many? 9? I think, in total? No, 3. We're gonna make 3 steam engines with all of that blaze burneriness. Well, we might as well. It's 2 back. Start making it symmetrical. And then, yeah, we're gonna need more. That's okay. This already, if we get all of these operational, will generate what? 150, 300, 450 plus the bonus 450,000 stress units. So 10 times more than what we're doing right now with these big ol' windmills. So I'm plenty happy with it. Now we need though to get a bunch of fluid tanks, which copper, expensive, bit. Bunch of fluid tanks, a bunch of other stuff. Why is this empty? Bro, do your job. Bunch of fluid tanks. As I was saying earlier, some mechanical arms and stuff. Just a ton of stuff. It's full. Let's just get to work material gathering for all this, and then I'll get back to you when I think I have everything. Before we do that though, I just realized how much copper and tough, in particular, this is going to need. And we have infinite lava now. We don't need this stupid lava farm. All we need to do is hook it up. So I've crafted quite a few, definitely not enough pipes. And I want to be able to run this all the way along. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Water. Oh, anyway, I wanted to run this all the way to here. Bruh, we're missing 2. I'm hoping, yeah, this is enough now to connect it up. We need to get power over to this side. I feel like it makes sense just to have them every section here. Since these are going to be generating a ton of power, I feel like it makes sense that it feels like maybe there's like more terraformers or something that are connected to them or something. Don't ask me. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it makes sense in my brain. And then we can have what? All of those like so. And then for the final one, I feel like we shouldn't have more any closer to the lava lake. So maybe we just have this run over to this cog or something. And then I kind of want underneath the cogs to be a place for stuff to go. So maybe we have to do that. Oh, I hope I didn't just break all of it. I did. Whatever. I'm never gonna notice. So I've connected up one of our pumps to power and then made a line of connecty boys under our pipes. And we should, yep, be getting lava. I don't think it's going the whole way yet, but it might be. This is still a bottomless supply. That's good, that's important. Let's head over and make sure that lava is getting all the way over. It kind of looks like it is. Yes, it is. Okay, we can remove our entire lava farm here, and look how clean that is now. I need to quickly grab a depot for this before I remove you. This can go, though. I feel like I can reroute this to a better direction. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Okay, that should now be giving us lava in a better spot. And then I didn't do this on purpose, even though I would love to claim that I did. But I think we can squeeze in crushing wheels there and it not increase the size of the farm whatsoever. So let me quickly build up a little crushing wheel here. There we go. I made a few more just for funsies. But I think, yeah, so we could put them there. We also now have the benefit of being able to just pull this down and then somehow gearboxing our way to success. There we go. Both the correct direction. There's no way that's the best way to do it, but I'm giving up. Oh, you know what? I know the best way. I'm an idiot is why it didn't work immediately. Little shaft there. Boom. Okay, now if I throw this thing andesite, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna crush the tough into cool? Hopefully we see some output. We saw flint. Love it, love it, love it. And now if we wanted to, from this barrel, we can drop it onto our chain conveyors, send it back to storage, and then we will have pretty much a fully automated setup here. Before that though, I want to get rid of our flint because that is going to fill up like crazy. So let me grab a brass funnel, a cauldron, lava bucket, packager, frog port, sign. Hopefully that's all that we need. And then from here, let's remove this block. I'm gonna have a cauldron right below it has to be. Sorry, I'm doing this on the fly. We do that. Currently that's going inward just so I can grab some flint. And then I need to put flint in the filter. Ooh, this is the scariest. Okay, flint in the filter. We should see no more flint go into this barrel. If that's the case, then we know it's working. And at least at the beginning, it did work. Okay, yeah, we did get flint in there. So I'm gonna call that a success. And then everything else going into this barrel is something we wanna send out. So I'm having this go on top of our barrel. We need a sign sending it to storage. And then from there, a frog port that's connected up literally anywhere. Power this on, only send, and then we're pretty much good. Ideally, I want to get a pulse repeater. Pulse clock, pulse clock. What is it called? Pulse timer, which we can kind of make. Do I have any brass? I do. Yeah, we could totally make this. I just need to craft up a redstone torch and squish a brass. Then we can get everything we need for our pulse timer. There we go. Easy pulse timer. I usually set these to 20 seconds, but this just makes it so that we don't fill up these chain belts with a bunch of items. Because if we just flick the lever on, kind of like what's happening here, I just have a lever flicked on for our tough stuff. So every 2 andesites that's produced, it makes a whole nother package, which is not at all helpful, as you can pretty obviously see. We may even want one over on this one, but I'm gonna wait on that for a little bit just because I can't be bothered. It's too much effort. But we could test out our system here by throwing in a bunch of andesite. We should then see, yeah, these crushing wheels are already going. Flint should get thrown out, copper put in here, and this will send out every once in a while, heading straight back to our storage. Create 6 is so nice. This would have taken forever if we were doing it with belts back in Create 5. So I'm so happy it's working so well. Now I want to get rid of all these packages that are floating around. I don't know how they're still floating. They stopped doing it. Ooh, now is a good time to check to see how much tough we're producing and if our crushing wheels can keep up. That one's at 34. Oof. 36. Yeah, we may have to do something a little bit better with these crushing wheels, since it looks like, can I see how many they're crushing at a time? No, but it doesn't look like a ton. I've added a second set of crushing wheels underneath the first set, and I'm taking the second, or back half, I guess, of the mixers and putting them towards that. I'm hoping that'll be enough to keep everything going. I am having huge issues with stress units right now. I've had to turn off my crafters, crushing wheels, and press in order to get this thing running at the same time as literally anything else in the game. But it does look like, at least for now, that it's working well. I've also turned off diorite production because that thing has been struggling. And oh boy, do we have a little bit to go before this is going to be able to keep up. But I suppose now it could be worthwhile to check how many nuggets of stuff that we have, because it may be a bit, actually. So let's check it out. Valuables, 500 gold, 500 iron, 500 copper nuggets. We take that indeed. We should now be able to do resource gathering, finally, for the steam engines. So I suppose it's resource gathering time. While I was resource gathering, I was thinking, why in the world would I pain myself to resource gather without being able to run all the machines that I need at the same time, when I could just boot up some middleman janky in-between bits for right now that will speed up the process like crazy. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think the first part of the process is getting in our fluid tanks. I think this needs to be 4 blocks tall in total. So this tall, that's actually crazy. And then I want to do steam engines on the top. I feel like that looks the best. And then on top of those, we're going to need to put in some shafts. I'm thinking all of these are going to connect up to some encased chain drives over on the end here that will eventually connect. There we go. Then we should be able to connect it up here. Nice. And I think the goal would be, I can't reach it. Goal would be bump this up to 256. There we go. That is spinning. This one, not yet. Let's actually move this because we need it to be spinning. There we go. And now we have our size. We just need to add water and heat. Okay, I've set up a very tiny and jank system to give us both water and hopefully power or heat. Oh, and yeah. We totally do. Okay, now I need to go run over here. Oh, first off, this is getting rid of. There we go. Let's go and turn off all of these, and then hopefully we should see stuff powering up to 256 RPM. And we see here we are running at 30,000 out of basically 65,000. And this looks like it's going faster. Real quick, checking over here. Yep, we can see that our steam engines are going, it looks like full speed or normal speed, with these going full speed now. This is a level 9 boiler with more water than necessary, but the correct size and heat. It should be able to generate 147,000 stress units, but we're not there yet. These things only generate 16,000. So we're going to need more steam engines, but otherwise things should be working and connected. This is all spinning. We should be able to turn this thing on, and we're in finally the steam age. And it's taken so long, but I think that now means we can connect up everything again and it'll all work, because before that was not the case whatsoever. Overstressed? Really? After turning these off, I realized that any overstressing that may happen with respect to turning on any of these or connecting up our mechanical crafters is going to lead to a permanent stoppage, since before our mechanical pump relied on our stress units powering to be able to power itself. So I've switched that to just use 2 large water wheels down below here, which is going to work great. And then we can replicate that along the rest of our stress or steam engines. So we'll be good on that front. Now we need to get a bunch more steam engine bits so that we get all 150,000 stress units that those things can actually generate instead of just the 65,000 that we have currently. I'm checking over here to see how much andesite we have. It's not a ton, honestly, and this thing just is not able to generate much more. Well, this is still a temporary andesite solution since this is mostly going to be a diorite farm. Andesite has a much easier crafting recipe of flint, gravel, and lava. We just didn't have infinite lava at the time. So maybe next episode we can get that in and this thing will run even faster. In the meantime though, we are still getting copper. It'll just take a little bit to AFK and get working. So in the meantime, I am going to do our underneath infrastructure, mostly including these water wheels, so that we have plenty of stress unit power to power all of the mechanical pumps and stuff that we're going to need in order for this thing to run fully offline. I may even convert these mechanical arms into running the same underneath power just so that it works all of the time, because I am kind of worried about it. Let's get to building the underlying infrastructure for our massive machines so that it'll never go offline. And if it does, it should be able to pick itself back up without it being a problem. The only potential issue I can see is that our lava will run out at some point, but that is something we can fix a little later on with some maybe backup lava pulling for just the steam engines themselves, while this main line is used with just the standard steam engine power. But that'll be in a little bit in the future. Let's get the infrastructure that I was talking about before into the build. And this is the final result. This is absolutely insane. I need 13,000 stress units to power the things to power my steam engines. And as you can see, I have increased production a little bit. This one, not done yet. Let's head up there so I can show you what I've done in the meantime. So this was all just based off of resources being gathered since, the last clip. We have all 9 steam engines on this one running at full speed. We're now generating 147,000 stress units. Love to see it. I have also, with my mechanical arm, connected it to the bottom area down here. I have a stressometer somewhere. I had one. I no longer have one. Okay, maybe we add that back. But I have a mechanical arm connected up to these blaze burners as well. Over here, I'm thinking we add in a pipe and mechanical pump, since we're going to need those eventually anyway. Oh, and this is where some fun shenanigans occur. We need to get a cog up to here. There's so much water everywhere from these water wheels that there's no possible way I could die. So this is our sped up version that is connected to everything and all of it. And then we can just do this. Overstressed. I have reduced it to only 3 water wheels. Okay, perfect. Let's get the stressometer back on here. We are at 13%. I am powering 2 out of 12. That is 16% of all of the stress units that we're doing, which means we'll have 78% full on capacity vibes by the time we're done this, which means we'll have ample space to expand by 1 or 2 more if we so choose. I suspect we won't need it though, but this seems like it's going to work really, really well. I am on the fence on if I should copy what I have over there. This rain is horrible and I'm so sorry about it. Where did you even spawn? Oh, probably in here. 1 second, let me prevent that from doing that later. As I was saying though, I'm honestly not sure if we copy what we have over here, but instead of the storage percentages, maybe we show stress units up at the top. I feel like that would look really, really cool, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's going to be on a smaller scale, I'm thinking, but I think it should look just as good. We need a lot of stripped logs and I guess andesite casings is the final outcome for this, but we need a lot of andesite casings to encase all of the shafts here. But then I think after that, we could just have a bar going across, and let's do something real quick now so I can show you what I'm planning. So something like this, andesite casings going down like so, and then the same display board thing we have here, but connected up to our stress units or something. I feel like vibes wise, that'll look great. So let's get that started. Let's now get back to displays. I've added these already. They are looking good. Definitely not as useful as our kind of like obviously and super useful ones displaying the storage size, but these are still pretty useful. I added first our total SU and the percentage being used at the front because I feel like this one is just going to make sense. And then available SU 90,000. That's still pretty a good amount. And then here are total speed. I actually wanted to, with a clipboard, change this top one to just have dotted lines all the way along. So I think I'm gonna go do that now. But that's one of the things that isn't too difficult to grab. And after using this storage system for a little bit, I am actually a really big fan of how crafting and stuff works with it. Obviously you can't craft in the terminal itself, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it makes a lot of sense that you can't. It would kind of be broken if you could. There we go. A little bit of a dash, I think that looks fine, and the rest are added on there. It's the next day now, and after a little bit of AFKing, we have actually a lot of copper. So thank goodness. I need to use all of it to make a bunch of steam engines and fluid tanks, but a stack of blocks is gonna do us very well. We don't need all of these in blocks, obviously, but we definitely need some. Putting these on here, we should have enough. There are phantoms. No, get away. Where are you? Ow! Ow! I didn't know there were 3. Oh, it's probably easier to just go to bed, but I'm committed now. Oh, I got 1. That's a fatal membrane. When I get an elytra, they're done for. I'm actually so incompetent when it comes to playing this game. This is so brutal. Die! Yes! You're the final one. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna put these in now, and this should finalize our second steam engine here. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Oh, they're all going the wrong way. Okay, that's all connected. We should see that this has doubled to 249,000. Perfect. Let's go to sleep. This is brutal. Yeah, die, losers. Be sad. Burn with your sins. I'm gonna try to get these 2 steam engines up and running as well. That's gonna be my goal. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you know if I run into any roadblocks. But until then, let's double this to 600,000 stress units. This is gonna be fun. And with these shafts, we have finished one full side of the steam engine array. This is actually an insane amount of steam engines. This took probably another 4 hours AFKing just to get all the copper, but we have 1.2 million stress units and space for, honestly, quite a few more. I'm gonna just put these in. We need more copper, so we're gonna get to that later. But this is actually crazy, and let's look at it from above. Oh, it's gonna look so epic once we have all the rest of the steam engines in, because all of this stuff will be pretty much hidden, and we'll just have steam engines going across. It's gonna look so, so good. But I'm really pleased with how this turned out. We now can run every single farm and material and machine all at once for the end of time. We have 1.2 mil stress units. Like, that's insane. Next episode, we need to bump up our copper generation, and probably also cobble, because you need that for everything. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, so much progress. Someone commented this on the last video, but we have gone from 0 to 100 so quickly with lava, and now we've gone to 1 million. We're at 1 million. Easily 1 million. This is going to be insane. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one. I have so many plans. All right, have a good one. Peace.